Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we'll be talking about parallel forces in a plane and some examples related to that. So, I hope you have took a pen and paper with you because there will be some problems which you have to do first and then only I'll be showing you. So, two parallel forces equal in magnitude and opposite in direction separated by a distance are said to form a couple. So if two parallel forces, so consider it like this. So this is our straight line, this is our parallel force. One parallel force is like this. We have another parallel force of the same magnitude opposite in direction at the other end of the distance, and this kind of thing is called a couple. The plane in which the forces act is called the plane of couple. So this is the plane of couple. The distance between the line of action of the forces is called the r&d. So this is the distance. The moment of couple is equal to the product of the magnitude of one force and the arm of the couple. So they are saying that the moment of couple is just force into distance. We just have to take any one of the force and multiply it by the distance. Okay, that would give us the moment of the couple. And there are signs like positive and negative signs. If it is moving in the clockwise direction, then it is positive. It is negative, and if it is moving in anti-clockwise direction, then it is negative. The sum of forces of a couple is 0. The moment of a couple is equal to F into D. The effect of couple is unchanged if the arm is of the couple is turned in the plane of couple through any angle about one of its ends. It's saying that even if this couple is changed through an angle from this point to any other angle, the effect of couple will remain same. It won't change. The effect of couple is unchanged if the couple is shifted to any other position also. The effect of couple does not change if the couple is replaced by another pair of forces whose moment or rotational effect is same. Saying that can be the couple can be changed to a pair of forces whose moment is same or rotational effect is same. We can just name it like that. Several couples can be replaced by a single couple by finding the algebraic sum of moments of given couple. So here we have an example here. We need to resolve the forces of 300 Newton shown in the figure into two parallel components B and C. B and C at C and D. We need to resolve the forces of 300 Newton shown in figure into two parallel forces. One is at B and C. So it should be like this. It's actually shown here. Okay, so it should be like this. So how would we do it? Do you have any idea? So let P and Q be the two parallel components. So the sum of that will be equal to 300 Newton because the magnitude won't be changing. It would be distributed between P and Q. But the components are at B and C. Take the moment about B. We are taking the moment about B. Okay. So the moments will be uh, 300 into 2 will be the moment, which is equal to 600 Newton meter. And moment about B in the case of this in this case it will be P into 0 multiplied by q into 3. So we'll get 3q. 3q is equal to 600. From that we'll get q is equal to 200 newton and p is equal to 100 newton. Okay, now let us move to at c and d. When the components are at c and d, so we have distributed it again. So in this case also, the moment of inertia about d is equal to 300 into 3. Why? Because uh, if we are considering this point d as our point of origin, then it is 3 meters from this force. So it will be 300 into 3, which is 500 newton meter. Then the forces will be q into 2 plus p into 0, which will give us 2q. From that we'll get 450, and from that we'll get q is equal to 450. Then p plus q is equal to 300. From that we'll get p is equal to minus 150. Negative shows force is acting downwards. Okay, the resultant of parallel forces in a plane. Now let us talk about parallel forces in a plane. Three like forces, 100 newton, 200 newton and 300 newton, are acting at points A, B and C respectively. So these are the forces which are acting on a straight line ABC. The distance AB is equal to 30 centimeter, BC is equal to 40 centimeter. We need to find the resultant and the distance of the resultant from the point A on the line ABC. We need to find the resultant and also the distance of the resultant from point A on line ABC. So we are given three forces. What will we do first? First we will just calculate the resultant forces. So it will be 100 plus 200 plus 300. So we will get r to be equal to 600. Now we just need to find x, and now we know that r into x is equal to f1 d1 plus f2 d2 plus f3 d3. Okay, so that is the Varignone's theorem. So we'll just apply that here. So it will be 100 into 0 plus 200 into 30 plus 300 into 70. Okay, so from that we'll get the summation of ma to be equal to 2700. Now it is easy to find x. X will be equal to 45 centimeter from the point A. So to draw the resultant, it will be something like this. As r is 600 newton and it is 45 centimeters, so it will be somewhere around here, and we can just draw it like this. So this is the resultant of all the three forces acting on a single force. We need to okay, now let us move to the second question. Determine the resultant of the parallel force system shown in figure. So again we are given a parallel force system. There are four forces: 4 newton, 8 newton, 8 newton, so 16 newton, 12 newton. Now what we do is that we will take the resultant. So it will be 4 plus 8 plus 8 plus 16 plus 2, sorry, minus 4 plus 8 minus 8 minus plus 16 minus 12, because these are in opposite directions. So from that we will get resultant to be equal to 0. As the resultant is 0, there are two possibilities. Either the result system has a couple, or the system is in equilibrium. So either it has a couple, or it is in equilibrium. So summation of ma will be equal to 4 into 0, 8 into 0.6 minus 8 into 0.9 minus 8 into 1.5 plus 16 into 2.7 minus 12 into 3.3. From that we'll get summation of MA to be equal to minus 3.66 Newton meter. From that we understand that the system have a resultant couple of magnitude 3.6 nanometers in the clockwise direction because it's negative. So it's not that the resultant is zero. It's just saying that it will form a couple in this manner, and it will be having a moment of minus 3.66 Newton meter, okay, in the clockwise direction. Actually it should be from like this. Okay. So now let us move to resolution of a given force into force acting at a point and a couple. So now earlier we have learned that in couple we can just change that couple into uh, a force which is having the same rotational effect. So that is what we are going to learn now. Then we will be doing some examples of that too. So a given force if applied at any point A can always be replaced by an equal force applied at another point B together with a couple which will be equivalent to this original force. Let the given force F is acting at a point A as shown in figure. Okay. So a given force F applied at any point A can always be replaced by another equal force applied at another point B together with a couple which will be equivalent to the original force. So let the given force F uh, is acting at a point A as shown in figure. And then we have the forces like this. Now we are changing this force to this side. Now so it is just saying that uh, if we are having a force in this manner, we can have the same force which is d distance from the force F, and it is directly parallel. In that case we'll be having something like this. Now if we are having something like this, we can consider this hole. You must be understanding that this is a couple, so we can just make it like that. We'll just draw that as a couple here and a force here. So we have successfully converted a couple into force and couple. So that is what it is saying that. So here in the first example we need to replace the force acting at point A by a force and couple at B and C. So we need to change this force into a force and couple. So what do we do? So first when force act at A, summation of V is equal to minus 10 kilonewton, and summation of H is equal to 0 because there's nothing like that. So summation of MB here will be equal to minus 10 to 3, so it is minus 30 kilonewton. Actually it is minus. Okay. The force at A can be replaced by a force of couple uh, minus 10 kilonewton meter acting at B and a couple of 30 kilonewton meter. So it's saying that if you are changing it to this part like this, we know that the summation of MB here will be minus 10 into 3, so it will be minus 30 kilonewton. So there will be a force like that. So we can say that if you are taking this minus 10 kilonewton meter here, then it will be a force of minus 10 kilonewton meter and also a moment of 30 kilonewton meter. Okay, that is what it is saying. And at C also, if you are changing it from point A to point C, then the force will remain the same, but there will be a couple which is from this part to this. Actually, if the force was here, then it will be a minus 10 into 4, which is 40 kilonewton meter. So there will be a couple of 40 kilonewton meter in this side. Okay. So what is this? It's just nothing but if you want to convert a force into force and a couple, what we do is that first we'll change this force into that side, and we'll just multiply the distance from that uh, distance and the force. So we'll get a couple and we'll just keep it that in that manner. So this is the uh, answer for this. Now let us move to example number 2. A rigid bar AB is acted upon by forces as shown in figure. We need to reduce the force system to a single force moment system at A, and equivalent force coupled system at D. So it is a complicated problem because there are a lot of uh, forces acting. So first of all, what we need to do is that we need to reduce the force system to a single force. So what are the forces here? So there is 8 kilonewton meter in this side, then 6 kilonewton meter, then so it will be 8 minus 6 minus 8 plus 12. So totally we will get a force of 6 kilonewton. So this force will be our single force. Now we need to find the distance also. It is nothing but from A, if you are taking, that will be minus 4 6 into 4, then minus 8 into 4, and 12 into 11. So we'll get 44 kilonewton meter, and from that we'll get x is equal to 7.33. So it will be something like this. The force, the single force 6 kilonewton meter, and the 7.33 meter. Okay, now we need to change it to a force coupled moment at A. So first we have got that 6 kilonewton meter and 7.33 meter. Now we can just take this in this side and multiply this 6 and 7.33. So we'll get a couple like this. We'll get a couple. This is positive, so it will be anti-clockwise. Okay, so it will be something like that. An equivalent force coupled system at D. Sum of moments of about, okay, we need to an equivalent force coupled system at D. Where is D? Okay, so if it is at D, we know that this distance is 7.33, and this point will be D, because D is 8 meters from A. So to find that, what we do is that we will just we can do anyways. If we can take, if we are taking this force in this here, then we can just write 6 kilonewton. So the forces will be sum of moments will be minus a about D, it will be minus 4 kilonewton meter, and from that we can write resultant is 6 kilonewton meter and forces like this. Okay. In this problem, a system of parallel forces are acting on a rigid body as shown in figure. We need to reduce the system into a single force. Reducing a system into single force is very simple, because we just need to add all these forces. So 32.5 minus 150 plus 76.5 minus 10. So we will get minus 60 Newton. Then we just need to find the moment about any point. If you are taking a, it will be minus 150 into 1, 76.5 into 2, minus 10 into 4.5. So we'll get the forces also. So you will be doing all these like this, and a single force and a couplet B. So here, if you are given this force like this, we know that this distance is 160. So we are getting 160 newton meter. So we just need to write that like this, and the force is downwards. Okay. So now next is conditions of equilibrium of non-planar non-concurrent forces. So we'll do that in our next video. Thanks for watching. Keep learning, keep hustling.